Well, greetings. All right, this is almost to the new year, Sunday. Not sure this is going to be for everybody, but again, yeah, never know. Connected to, I mentioned like Professor X, to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Where is he? Okay. He's basically a wheelchair-bound leader. And I know it's in the comics, but I'm going a little bit. Basically, what I'm in gathering is like not all, but we're going to use like the Palladians for an example, but imagine there are other species of leaders that are alien leaders that are disabled. So, and some might be in a wheelchair, and some are not used to ground crew. So like what I'm doing is a ground crew. Many of you are out there are doing ground crew. A lot of them are not used to ground crew. And so they can't, like leader of the A-Team, that's a TV show, kind of like sit in the business suit and doing all this, saying this and that. But when you get into the, when you incarnate here, it's a different story. So, and some do incarnate with disabilities for many reasons, because another reason is to kind of keep them, it's like they're kind of relearning all of this. So sometimes it's better just not to be too active. Kind of like, I'm going back into the field, so I have to relearn all of this stuff, And some of that aren't in the usual leadership position that's been here many times. Kind of know the ropes of it, ups and downs and all arounds, and take all the beatings, whatever it might be, to deliver information like this. So the reason I'm bringing this up is for some that can open up to alien connections. I imagine there's Syria. I imagine all different types of species. Everywhere it has somebody like that. It's not always a male. It's going to be a female. It could be, obviously, an elephant being or whatever it might be. That's right. I was going to connect to more elemental energies here too. That's right. I forgot about that. Because I had this download. So that's where we're exploring this a little bit. Let's see, Merlin came through yesterday. I forgot about that. Yeah, all that's been kind of quiet recently. We'll try to dive into that a little bit if there's anything. Maybe not right now. We'll leave that aside. So galactic leaders. This is something I've not ever connected to. So Professor X is kind of like my guide into it. To connected to its consciousness doesn't mean they're all called that, but there's males, females. We're dinosaur beings that are leaders. I know it sounds weird. Elephant beings, monkey beings, But some do have disabilities for certain reasons. No one's perfect. Sometimes they need those disabilities to keep themselves grounded. It's like I learned all this through having this disability, to use your abilities to assist others and to make your decisions. One decision can make or break a society, a world. So this is something I've not been ever really connected to. It's many leaders have been removed because of our world, because a lot of alien species didn't know what to do. Some Palladian leaders realized there's a lot of different, obviously you can't prove it right now, but different galactic federations, all kinds of different leadership abilities, or leadership leaders, and some go well, some suck, whatever it might be. And it does come down to our world eventually. It doesn't mean those that are commanders in this world are commanders as aliens. Some of those are just a ground crew. Those are make good generals on this world, make lousy ones as aliens. So it all kind of, just because you do well here doesn't mean you do well there, vice versa. So, so just kind of throwing that out there. For oh yeah, so Alpha Centauri is in the title of this too. And Alpha Centauri is I kept feeling amphibians, the frog people, very strong energy with them. Yes, they are healing energies. They do work within the chakras of the earth. They are assisting with our ascension, of course, as all species. And humans here that feel like this is all just a bunch of, more, well, there's more alien sightings, UFO sightings, and it's about to increase this coming year. So, I mean, people are laughing about all this. Laugh as long as you can. I mean, you have yourself a Santa Claus and living in a prison society, don't realize it, think it's normal because you're told it's normal, and on and on. So you can tell people the truth of what's going on. They call you negative, they call you all kinds of nasty names, and they go back into the robot society. The idea is to upgrade from that to move to the next dimension, next direction. Next direction is let me be strange. Okay. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of downloads recently. So I'm trying to be careful with my energies. This is ivantor.com for those who are new to all this. We have the store here. The calendar. Also have gift cards available. We have Learn How to Channel. We have Google Hangout Zoom channeling by phone. We also have the store that's a 7-day delivery, maybe 6 days at this time. And same situation here. So that's there and it's here. We have other channelers and healers I do recommend. We have the Social Network, and we have the Rabbit that some people get spooked by, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks pretty spooky. It's great. I think Hillary looks scarier than the Rabbit, though. But what do I know? That's all good. So, yeah, for amphibian energies, I try to bring them in. The Galactic Federations. Basically, the reason I say disabled beings is they give you, it's like sometimes people connect to alien energies and feel like these beings are all perfect. A lot of them been through combat. A lot of them, especially we're defending our planet. Other societies have been affected heavily, like what you would see in a movie. Don't think that beings that are protecting our world don't get a lot of heat. So as we retake our, I would say, ownership of the Earth, that's what we're doing slowly. As more aliens, basically, from what I'm gathering, more alien sightings helps people understand this type of information here. That's a spiritual connection. Yeah, physical can only go so far. The spiritual connection will help you get your mind ready for a physical connection with his beings. Because all this is going into the physical. This isn't just all talk. Who knows when it'll happen? Now would be good. But after I connect to the Argarthian energies, yeah, that's another one. I haven't seen any castles appear anywhere. If you do, I'm not sure where that even came from. Yeah, there's that makes sense. With aliens, you have alien spacecraft sightings. With Agartha, you have Agartha castles appear out of nowhere. That would be at least a ghost castle. At least that would be neat. I just You never know. That'd be nice. They're going to appear at least through the elemental energies. Most of the fairies at this time, the dark elves is a rarity, made a rare appearance. They don't normally do that. Of course, it's pretty pissed off. The Atlantean, I'm about to go into. Well, I'm gonna probably make a video about this. They're kind of beating me up right now. At least not in a negative way. I'm just getting down low. It's like I'm worn out, energy wise, but not in a bad way. Just in a, I have to do a data dump on this. So I mean, I'll do 2 uploads tomorrow, possibly. We'll see about that. I don't know. Of the Atlantean connections, because I did make. Well, I was going to do a channel text of it. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll go through that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that because this alien federations. They obviously they are connected. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, if you notice, but anyway. Alien federations, yes, they are definitely connected to our governments, at least the shadow government energies. They are slowly lifting the veil, at least for information. A lot of the obviously those are part of our military. If they're connected to any type of alien energies, obviously that's all been pre-planned. You don't just connect to that and we're just going to throw you out there. Far from it. There's going to be somewhere they are prepared in some shape or form, and they are an alien ground crew person that's involved with it. Not everyone in the military is involved. Well, technically we all are, but on a physical front, it is in the shadow government. Shadow government's going to stay shadow for a while, obviously. But it does not mean they don't make like Elon Musk and other. Boeing's another one that they leak their information through. Slowly, Lockheed Martin, which is all Illuminati ran anyway, which runs the government. Say what you want. It's more of them running the government than the government running them. Obviously, you're not going to see that on paper or anywhere. But the power influence is there, but on a shadowy front. So it's there. Some sightings about CGI aliens and all that. Yeah, you gotta be careful with some of that stuff. But either way, we are going into an awakening no matter what. So you're going to get a little bit. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you want some be legitimized, the more the real sightings is probably more like, because a lot of some of the stuff's computer. If it looks super real, it's probably a computer. Because yeah, I had a couple of those sent to me. Like somebody like alien beings are pulled up in a ship from the White House, which is neat, but that was all fake. But but eventually you're going to go in. I mean, you're going to get a little bit of both. You're going to get fake sightings, through CGI, and the real ones are going to definitely start increasing. Meaning, because the real ones, because you can feel the vibrations from it, and you can think it's government all you want. Government does not have that ability. I mean, not when you feel like love coming from a ship or positive energies coming from a ship or a psychic connection. The government, as wonderful as they are, is mostly a cold-hearted piece of shit. For the most part. If they're doing black projects, they're showing they're it's probably not good. But an alien vessel, for the most part, will be positive. Even they can have shady energies, but at least you'll know, you can feel it, because they're very psychic. Government is more hollow, emptiness, dead on arrival energy. Not everybody, but if they're connected to the dark forces, they're dead on arrival. These are energies either way. I mean, it might be neutral, whatever. But either way, as we activate more, we're going to feel energy. Not to say we'll feel energies from the ship directly, like feel the personalities of them. Only when need to. So right now, it's going to be always a mystery for right now, but the numbers of alien energies are going to definitely start increasing. I'm sorry, it wasn't very clear, and now it's becoming more clear at the end of the year. I just feel it. a change there recently. So who knows where that's going to go. But with obviously the the shadow governments are listening. They don't really care. I mean, it's not like they're going to really, what matters is the population finding itself. Who cares about those other, the dark, shadow government? Who cares? I mean, they're not that powerful. When the population starts to awaken, they will manipulate the population to divide, put fear out there, do what they do best. Break down the stock market, have fun with that. But in the next couple of years, I do see we're shifting out of the human way of looking at things and going to the alien way of looking at things. Look at it however you call it, whatever you want. But it's more like a galactic way of looking at the world. It takes time. I don't believe we're obviously not fully there. We're still in the early stages. We call it the early Renaissance. You can call it like the alien Renaissance we're slowly diving into. And, take it for whatever, everyone's individually different. So what is your perspective of it? What is your feelings on it? Just, not going to say they're going to land ships anytime soon. I don't want to say they won't, but, we're preparing for their arrival, but we got to find ourselves first. And it's going to take a while. But basically, the alien energy is going to get a jump start into our culture. It's going to help us in the awakening. So everything like from TV, the cartoon, the cartoon stuff with kids, the Transformer stuff, comics and all of that, we're kind of not exactly live it instantly, but over time, we're going to say, so that's the real world after all. So this is when we regain our powers and abilities over time. Now, Alpha Centauri frog beings, we'll bring them in because they're real. I've been seeing a whole bunch of them, and visually, just in my mind, I've been feeling their presence a couple of days recently. Just like a mind your own business. Is like, okay, now I'm seeing frogs in my mind. These are alien frogs. These are not. So, amphibian races. Let's see. You guys have anything for us? All right, one moment. Humanity is learning to forgive itself. Yes, it is usually poking its eyes out, looking away from the truth. It does. It covers its eye, pokes its eyes. I don't want to see these things. So, yes, there are other realities it does instantly connect to. Many are very connected to depression on their planet, as you know. So they go in that direction. They go where the control is. Oh, yes, we are Alpha Centauri beings, if you're wondering who we are. But humanity is so used to being controlled, letting it go is not as easy as it might sound. For some of you, let it go all your lives, so it's easy to go into a new direction. Most of your society is used to be conforming, just like what you see in your 1984. Conform, listen to the television, listen to whatever the mainstream. So letting that go is reprogramming the mind. The electricity within the mind has to be do a lot of electrical work needs to be done there. But then again, you have your family that reprograms you back into the hive. It can happen, as some of you realize. But you are, yes, being reintroduced into a new earth, but the new earth starts individually, yes. You'll see things, feel things new on your horizon. Your government plays a big role, meaning they're going to not shut down sightings as much as they used to. Many peace treaties have been made on your planet that have not officially come into effect. But many of you on this world are welcoming these changes because realize many of you are tired of the old reality. You're allowing this new gift into your world. Some are saying, I don't believe it. But what is going on within that matters most? Are you seeing things differently? Are you opening up this mind of yours and saying, maybe I am an angelic being in a human body, maybe I'm a frog being, a caterpillar being? Yes, those are fun to be around. But the amphibian energies, yes, we are essential for your ascension because we are here to help your timelines, to help you coast right into the right direction. So some of you might feel frog energies around you because we are actually assisting you in the spirit realms. Yes, there are alien energies, but realize aliens do connect to spiritual beings also. So some of you might feel a amphibian energy, meaning you have frog guides. I mean, you have animals on your planets here. Why not have them in the spirit world too? Especially the eagle. The eagle has been arriving in sports stadiums recently. At least one of them did recently. As showing also their presence is here. The bald eagle. When a animal makes a move into the population, realize there's an alien vibration connected to that. So if you have a bald eagle that lands in a sports stadium, they're showing their presence, they are showing their love, but also showing their power. And also they're showing, don't forget us. Because, as humans open up to more alien energies, you're going to realize it's not always little green men. It is, but it's little green men that are frog people and cat people and elephant people. Yes, Palladian, Syrian people. Is a diverse vibration. And some of you are obviously, yes, connected to other species. You are opening up your planet. It's time to heal. The old human is letting go of its old ways. The 1950s is being relaxed. And you are connecting to a new generation of doing everything. Everything that you are doing is going to slowly to evolve into something new. Slowly. Jumping into anything fast never goes well fast. A slow transition is always much easier. So yes, between now and the 10-year mark, you will feel yourselves just wanting and just gravitating to something new. And ideas will come into your mind. It's like, I can't help it. I got to do something different in my life. And that shows you are going to a timeline change. Alien energies, yes, as fancy as we are, your society is pretty sophisticated also. Yes, it's very headstrong in the way it looks at the world. And we are here to, because many of us are, yes, we're headstrong, but man, your world is very headstrong. We are learning through this. We're learning through so much that we can't even reveal it all because we don't want you to change anything anytime soon. Meaning the way you are. Because we can tell you what we're learning, but you'll say, oh, whoa, and you'll stop doing it. And that won't be fun for us. So yes, not all of it. Every alien species learns from human in a different way. And individually, we all learn through a different way because we see something different than other aliens have not seen. Same as you. How many of you see everything the same? Yes, you're being told to see everything the same. But still, you don't see everything the same. Also, well, to prove that is your political candidates, everyone has a different one they like. So it shows, for example, you see things differently. Some don't want anything to do with it, etc., etc. But yes, your drug culture is going to change on your planet too, to become more positive in your environment. As a change that is needed basically for you to find yourselves. But the chemical balance in your current drug system is very difficult to do that. So many are very reliant on your subscription drugs. That will shift out eventually. Is a slow graduation into more higher self energies. So how do you find all these things? Just be you, and you will discover this. Yes, it will start in the mind, but it'll also start in the vibration around you. Many do like the prison mentality. because they're used to, but some are dark energies on your planet that have not been healed. You will see this, meaning that those are very dark on your world. You might see them as a reptilian, as a canine being that's not, or a feline being that's very ruthless. You'll just get a glimpse in your mind of you're higher when you're ready, or it's just the devil themselves. There are those two on your planet. Yes, there's more, but that's all we have. That's all I'm allowed to say at this time. There are others that here to speak. Yes, so Kermit, yes, the frog says hi, of course. But yes, amphibian energies are here as a welcome vibration to help you heal timelines. Most importantly, for you to forgive yourselves, each other, because that many are very hard on themselves. Forgiving others, yourselves, and then connecting to a new timeline of just prosperity, unlike you've ever experienced on your world. Blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Palladian Councils. Greetings. Yes, we are mentioned. We are one, yes, of many councils, of course. We are, yes, you can say a general connection to your society. Yes, as you connect more to alien beings, you will feel that we are not as perfect as some of you might think. Many of us do have flaws, and the reason we show the Professor X energies is to show that we are not perfect beings. There are many, yes, female leaders in your galactic federations that have been very biased towards, meaning more for women than men on your planet. Many of them have really gotten tired of the male on your planet. And aliens, we have felt it. We have been through many. You have affected other worlds more than you ever realize. Because many of the female leaders on our worlds feel very offended by what males have done to the feminine energies on this. Even if they forgive, they look at different ways, they still have difficulties healing the energies of themselves, of helping a planet like this, assisting a world like this. They'd rather pull out and go somewhere else. This world is unbearable. So the reason we are bringing this to you is show, yes, your world has tested aliens on many levels. And some beings have, because of combat, are, yes, you can say wheelchair bound for many reasons. Because they want to be like humans. Yes, some alien species can easily heal, but not all. And some want to mimic what's going on in your world to feel the pains of your reality. So we don't make a big major mistake by getting in your way, basically. Because the alien, we're so alien we can't figure out, but realize the alien species that are connecting to you, we are very much the same. Not all of us are humanoid, of course. With the Palladian energy, I am humanoid. But many beings are not. And so they have allowed energies into your world that are questionable, which caused your World War II. Yes, it was needed in some ways. In some ways, it could have been done better, as many of you know. So why some of the ground crew are incarnated in your planet is because they know this place very well. Some of them have had a lot of dark histories here. There's another reason why they don't want to come back here. Either they were dark or experienced darkness. And as a ground crew human, it's good to experience everything. Not everything, but the lights, the positives, and the dark, success and no success. The no success is here to ground your vibrations to remember who you are when you're in a ground crew type of environment to assist in the awakening. It's like it's there to kind of you get used to not moving around, because sometimes you need to be in one place. And so all the tires in your car are always flat to keep you, because in the future, you're in that place for a reason. You don't always realize the battle you're in. Yes, there is a battle because you feel like I want to travel, I want to do something, and get out of my place. But I'm here for a reason. Over the next 10 years, like, oh, now I know why I never left that place. So yes, there's a lot of hard lessons within a ground crew individual that's incarnated. Everyone's different, but in your soul advancements, you will see the benefits of why life is not going exactly as you like it. Some have to just endure, heal, whatever word verbiage you need, but your situations are there for a reason that will go into your future. Your future is will bring a healing energy to all. Nothing's going to be perfect on our planet, as you can see. The healing factors on this world, there's so much dense energies of lost vibrations, lost souls. So healing the lost souls on this planet is not going to be an easy energy. And you will see what aliens are going through too, as we have had a lot of casualties, same as you. Not as much, but we have to know how humans think. So to do that, we have to go through a lot of pain ourselves. Not all aliens do this. That's why they call themselves aliens, because they don't understand humans. They just don't understand that we're sitting in our ships and we're just like, why can't they be like us? We're all getting along. Well, for many of us have been here forever that are build the grid around our planet for safety. To do this, we have to go through what you're going through. And ground crew beings, we feel what they're going through, but also aliens, us, we have to go through a certain amount of training to remember being human. Some aliens can tap out of it and become very human, alien, and more alien to disconnect from you. Meaning, the more we are connected to you, the more we can protect your planet. The more of us are alien and just look down on your planet, the more in danger your planet becomes. So, to give you more understanding of that, we don't go into these details very often, but as you go into the awakening, you will see that we have bruises too. Your grays have them. There's not a lot you have seen, but over time you'll get a download. We are assisting with your download right now. Over time, all this will make sense. This is all for we have forgiveness. We are playing councils assisting your plan at this time. I am a counselor. Blessings to you. All right. All right. Much love. I want to take care.